Hello and welcome to Cần Thơ News of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. Here are today's headlines. Meeting to give opinions on Cần Thơ Master Plan for the period of 2021-2030, Vision towards 2050. Celebration of Buddha 2567 birthday at Trúc Lâm Phương Nam Zen Monastery by the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha in Cần Thơ City. Cần Thơ City Police has officially completed the issuance of chip-based citizen ID cards for 100% of eligible citizens. The Standing Committee of Cần Thơ City Party Committee on June 1st held a meeting to give opinions on Cần Thơ Master Plan for the period of 2021-2030, Vision toward 2050. The meeting was presided over by Mr. Nguyễn Văn Hiếu, member of the party's Central Committee and Secretary of the Cần Thơ City Party Committee. The Party Committee of the City People's Committee has instructed departments, branches, localities, and consulting units to review, update, and supplement the content of the planning to ensure the city's structure in light of the Standing Committee comments from the previous meeting, while at the same time combining practical experience in some localities with comments from the Standing Board of the City Party Committee, leaders of city departments and agencies. Mr. Nguyễn Văn Hiếu mentioned a number of things that needed to be changed or added to the master plan in order to make it more comprehensive, while essentially agreeing with its substance, in which attention is given to solutions for climate change and sea level rise, as well as taking into account land funds for commercial, industrial, service development, seaport infrastructure, and resettlement areas, paying attention to the planning of land use of farms into high-tech agricultural zones, urban embellishments, administrative boundaries, developing the transport system, ports, and determining investing resources. By the end of the third quarter of this year, the draft master plan must be finished and submitted to the Prime Minister for approval. On the morning of June 2nd, the Board of Directors of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, or the VBS in Cần Thơ City, solemnly held the celebration of Buddha 2567 birthday at Trúc Lâm Phương Nam Zen Monastery in Mỹ Khánh Commune, Phong Điền District. At the ceremony, the delegates, the venerable monks and nuns, heard the messages from the abbot of the VBS, as well as the speech to welcome Buddha's 2567 birthday. There are roughly 700 nuns and monks living in 165 monasteries in Cần Thơ. The VBS of Cần Thơ City has exhibited excellent Buddhist work in the past, while also supporting the country, taking part in the movement for patriotic emulation, putting forth effort in Buddhist and social activities, and achieving notable successes in the fields of economy, culture and society, charity, social security, hunger eradication, and poverty alleviation. After the ritual of burning incense, making offerings to celebrate Buddha's birthday, and praying for peace, at Trúc Lâm Phương Nam Zen Monastery, there was also a vegetarian food festival to raise funds for Buddhist activities organized by the VBS of Cần Thơ City. Also on the morning of June 2nd, Cần Thơ City Public Security, in collaboration with the Vietnam Fatherland Front of the city, held a conference to summarize the 10 years of implementation of the Coordination Program No. 9 on August 1st, 2013, on all people protecting national security. The movement has been associated with other party, state, and local campaigns for the past 10 years. Coordination and implementation of various forms and contents were used for the movement propagandizing and launch. Since then, the public awareness of law enforcement has increased, and police forces at all levels effectively combat crimes and social ills, building community trust and receiving support from the populace. The conference objectives were to examine Program No. 9 leadership's direction and execution for 10 years, highlight its benefits, and conclude its challenges and causes. On the basis of that, provide innovative coordination work solutions and sign the program's next phase at the same time. As of 8 p.m. on May 31st, Cần Thơ City Police has officially completed the issuance of chip-based citizen ID cards for 100% of eligible citizens before the deadline assigned by the Ministry of Public Security.
To get this result, the Cần Thơ City Police Department stopped brass issue strict directives that reached all levels of the organization, particularly in the suburbs, to direct and inspire officers and soldiers, regularly inspect and supervise the implementation process, order the police of units and localities to comprehensively and synchronously deploy solutions, maintain the updates of population information. The city police have also established mobile teams coordinated with the police of districts, communes, wards, and township to go to every alley, knock on every door, check every case, and use social media to inform people of the time, location, and procedures for issuing chip-based citizen ID cards.
Cần Thơ River Embankment Project, responding to climate change, is one of the 5 key projects that the city is determined to complete it on the occasion of the national holiday on September 2nd this year. Cần Thơ has also set out a plan to finish the site clearance for the bidding packages in June.
However, barely 75% of the work has been completed after over 5 years of construction. Currently, there are still 27 cases where the ground has not been delivered, affecting the construction progress, most notably in Pocket 2 section in An Bình Ward, Ninh Kiều District. Therefore, the investor and supervision consultant are urgently working closely with the Project Management Board and Land Fund Development in Ninh Kiều and Cái Răng districts to focus on reviewing cases that have not yet been relocated, to overcome obstacles, and to carry out legal processes for compensating, arranging for relocations, and recovering land to transfer over to construction units.
On June 1st, the Standing Committee of the Cần Thơ City Party Committee held a conference to summarize the 10 years of implementation of Resolution Number 29 NQTW on fundamental and comprehensive innovation in education, serving industrialization and modernization in a socialist-oriented market economy during international integration.
Over the past 10 years, the network of schools and classes has been invested in and developed synchronously. The whole city had 344 out of 447 schools meeting national standards, accounting for 76.96%. The system of higher education and vocational education is invested in and developed to meet the learning needs of the people of the whole region. The standard of mass and spearhead education is upheld and improved. The city's 12th graders consistently achieve graduation rates above 97%. However, there are some limitations to education and training in Cần Thơ, including the quality of instruction varies between units, the proportion of primary school students receiving 2 lessons daily is still low in some localities due to a lack of classrooms, and inability of administrators and teachers to keep up with the renovation process. 12 collectives and 13 individuals were presented with certificates of merit during the conference for their excellent efforts in carrying out Resolution Number 29 NQTW.
The Department of Labor, War, Invalids and Social Affairs of Cần Thơ City has just held a ceremony to launch Action Month for Children in 2023. This year's Action Month for Children has the theme Joining Hands to Reduce Harm to Children. Numerous enjoyable, entertaining and child-care events are held concurrently by local governments during this action-packed month. During the launching ceremony, the units are committed to promoting the movement to take care of, educate and protect children, mobilizing resources so that every child has a safe and healthy summer, intersectoral coordination activities to prevent and combat drowning in order to reduce the rate of children dying from drowning. On this occasion, the units also funded 20 bicycles, workout packs, and leather briefs and provided them to kids who were less unfortunate.
Ninh Kiều District Center for Culture, Sports and Broadcasting also conducted a ceremony to mark the start of a swimming campaign in 2023 to prevent and reduce drowning, as well as to host swimming competitions. This is a crucial activity to spread the word about the advantages and disadvantages of swimming instruction and the need to take kids' safety techniques around water to help them avoid drowning. At the same time, it enhances physical fitness and prevents illnesses classes. The Ninkyo District Swimming Championship in 2023 had over 100 participants from 11 wards competing in the backstroke and freestyle events over lengths of 50 and 100 meters for both men and women.
Coming up next is the weather forecast. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.